Well, it is impossible to overstate the value of play-based learning in early childhood development, particularly in light of the educational gaps caused by the pandemic. The SiyaDlala SiyaFunda initiative is aimed at encouraging parents and other caregivers to value play and call for more time and space for play in their homes, neighbourhoods and schools. Joining me for more on this initiative is renowned storyteller Gcina Mhlophe. Mhlophe, thank you so much for your time and thank you for joining us this morning on the Weekend Report. Talk to us about this initiative, SiyaDlala SiyaFunda, obviously wanting to optimally make use of this very important time for kids, the playtime, but also use it for educational purposes.
A very good morning to you. Thank you so much for having me. It's a great honor also to talk about some of my favorite people in the world, the VIPs, the little people. And if we enjoy being with the little people through play and education, we're in business. You know, SiyaDlala SiyaFunda, it's a very important play movement that has been traveling in different parts of the world. It's been in Colombia, it has been launched in Brazil, it has been launched in Rwanda, and now we've launched it in South Africa on Thursday evening. I'm excited that we can invite and encourage parents, grandparents, caregivers, teachers to make time to have fun with the children in their care, and also to share some of their memories of the childhood they have experienced many, many years ago. Because sometimes when you meet somebody that you know them as only adults, you cannot imagine them being children. And when they take you back at the games that they used to play and also look at the games that you play today, it is something beautiful. So please, let's encourage the adults in this country to make time, to have fun with the children. And when you allow children to play, to be themselves, to be genuinely themselves, there's some creativity that is unleashed and they are empowered to learn endlessly all the way to their adulthood as well. So SiyaDlala SiyaFunda is a very important movement.
You know, Mhlophe, there's so much conversation right now and so much concern around the educational gaps that we might have or may have because of the COVID-19 pandemic and all of the intermittent schooling that we saw during that period. Is it possible that the SiyaDlala SiyaFunda campaign and initiative will help teachers, specifically teachers in the early educational development sector, you know, to help children learn all important skills?
It is extremely important, and these 2 years have been rough on all of us, and also getting children stuck. A child is not supposed to be locked up. And when children can get out of the gate, can go to the schools, could meet with their friends, their cousins, other relatives, and meet new little people as well. It is something that is so liberating. And also, they not only learn to just play physically, they also learn to play using their minds, because children are forever curious. So let's tap into their curiosity. They learn about numeracy, they know about colors, shapes and sizes, textures, and they learn to read, to write, and it becomes something so special. It is phenomenal when adults come to the party. Children are always ready, by the way. Children are always ready. So it's up to the adults to say, listen, this old dude called Corona, he's receding a little bit, and so we can get closer to our children. Especially, you know, it's easy for us to talk about COVID-19. We don't talk about the giant, massive elephant in the room, the people who are abusing children, the people who are making children's lives unbearable. So when adults in their lives are spending time with them, it is a healing time, it is a way of protecting them, a way of waking up joy in the adults as well, releasing the tension. So it will help the children then to be free to learn, to grow. So SiyaDlala SiyaFunda, futhi siyakhula, we are also growing.
I mean, you make playing sound like such a force of nature for children, but not only children, it seems for adults as well. How is the initiative, you know, including both of these elements in the work that you'll be doing? And who exactly will you be targeting? Are you targeting schools? Are you targeting, like I mentioned earlier, early childhood development centers? How are we getting this initiative out there to South Africans?
You know, the founding team of SiyaDlala SiyaFunda here in South Africa has got a whole plan laid out, and there's a lot that's going to be unleashed in the whole of South Africa in the different South African language radio stations, SABC, that SABC has all over South Africa. And already we've been speaking to a lot of these radio stations, and the excitement is mounting. But also this work is going to be part of SABC education and reaching ECD centers and primary schools, and there will be specified days, and the program is going to invite adults to phone in to talk in terms of what do they think they can do in this. It is not something that's going to prescribe to people to say do this, do that. It's just going to lay the platform and let people join and be a part of it. Right now, it is in the inception stages, and I think there's going to be more and more specific dates. There will be time slots, and people can be part of that. But in the schools that we operate on, you know me from Gcina Mhlophe Arts and Heritage Trust, you know that our literacy campaign, Newzroom, the mother of books, we're always reaching out to young people in schools particularly. So for me, as a person who's been requested to be the ambassador of this initiative, I will definitely be speaking to young people in those schools, to teachers, to parents. For me, the art of storytelling, the African games, and as you know, storytellers are language lovers. So the games are also going to empower the young people and parents to feel that our mother tongues have got so much wealth, and they are so rich in making us have the confidence to learn anything. It is timeless, it is limitless.
Well, Mum Mhlophe, we are going to have to leave it there, but thank you so much for joining us this morning on the Weekend Report. That was renowned storyteller Dr. Gcina Mhlophe joining us there to talk about the SiyaDlala SiyaFunda initiative.